I want to do more puzzle games, like the hidden object games and stuff. I just haven't found any really good ones that I want to do that are really kind of cutting edge and not like cookie cutter. Another good question was asked, any favorite TV shows? Yes, tons. I watch way too many. Let's start with Mondays. Mondays, you got Big Bang Theory, you got House, you got what else do I watch? The Mentalist moved to Thursdays. So Big Bang Theory, House. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. Tuesdays, you got. Okay, I'm just gonna start listing them off because I can't do them by days because they keep switching over. Mentalist, or let's go by network. CBS Mentalist, Big Bang Theory, Survivor, NBC The Office, 30 Rock. Um, what else is on NBC? Chuck. Chuck is a good one on NBC. I don't watch really any shows on ABC. I think they're low humor. They try and do everything by sex, and I don't like that. Fox has got some good ones. It's got House. Um, what else? Family Guy, like those. Family Guy is a good one. And then, of course, the USA Network has USA or TNT. TNT's Leverage. Leverage was a great show that I watch. Psych. I used to watch Monk, but Monk is over. So now I'm really into Psych. I love Psych. I've watched like every episode of all 4 seasons. I think that's about it for TV shows. I'm sure there's other ones that I watch, but those are the main ones that I watch like religiously. I'm not into like Heroes or Lost or anything like that. I got lost in like the first episode. Not the first episode. No, I watched Lost for like 5 episodes, and then I missed one because of baseball, and then I tried to get back into it, and this was back before internet like had them streaming and stuff, and I just was like, okay, I'm done. Chuck is awesome. Chuck is awesome. Wait, no, ask your
If you had to,
question.
if you had to wish, okay, you talk.
If I had a list,
If you had to wish, what would that wish
well,
be?
write it in the Skype. It's hard for me to understand.
Wish.
Well, if I had a wish, what would it be? Oh God, I could be sappy and say that I wish I could uh, be with this one girl that was in Oklahoma with me, but that's a long story. Um, I had to move. If I had one wish, what would it be? I wish that I could be anywhere that I could. Like if I could, I wish I could teleport. I guess I could say, um, just anywhere. I think that would be really cool. Just because I would like to be anywhere I would want to be without having to really travel. And I know more of like a uh, that's more of a superpower. So, but that would be my wish. But if I had to do an actual like wish, like something that's for me, my wish would just be to just get into a really good career and have my life and my family just set for for life. I would just love to not have to worry about money, and just that would be my main wish. That's something that I would really like to have. Let's see. There are actually some good questions here too. So thanks for the question, Game Dojo. Um, what are your thoughts on parents stereotyping video games? It's just stupid. It's because they don't know them. Um, Now, granted, Dante's Inferno, if I was a parent, I would definitely not have my kids play Dante's Inferno. That game's way too many boobies, way too many naked people, unnecessary. But let's see, who's my favorite YouTuber? Whew, who's my favorite YouTuber? That is a good question, and I could offend a lot of people here. Um, I would have to say In terms of gameplay and someone that I really like, it would be Scorch. I really like the games that he plays, and he's more of like what I would do in terms of a gamer, and which is why I do like the long stuff. But all of his games that he's done are more of the games that I would do. Like he did the Dungeons Keeper. That's the same thing basically as this game. He's done like all the Mass Effect. He hasn't done Mass Effect, but he's done other games like that. So he's more like it, but in but I also really enjoy Necroscope 8.6, I believe. Um, I really like the fact that he tries not to swear. He's got a cool accent, uh, and and I like the games that he plays because he plays like really kind of old school games. But I really like the fact that he doesn't swear. Well, he swears, but it's like in English, so he says like Mother Hubbard or something like that, which I could listen to. So I don't like it when people are swearing like all the time. Uh, Dave, I like listening to. Um, but I do like I like it when he does his like little arcade stuff, just because it's little bursts of Dave. And when Dave's recording, it's like he goes all out. He goes all for it, man. I mean, Dave is like he goes crazy. Like in the Skype call or whatever, he's normally somewhat normal, but man, when he records, he definitely gets persona, and it's crazy. And so let's see. I gotta build a ride here real quick, or not build a ride, just build entrances and stuff. But so those are the main three that I watch kind of more than I probably should. But I'm just I like them. I think those three are probably the elitists on YouTube. I do like Volv, but it's hard to understand him. He's Scottish. I mean, I know he gets pissed at me, but it's really hard for me to understand him sometimes when he records. So I do watch him, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite just because of his accent. And I know he gets all pissed off. He's like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." He's like, "I can't do anything to help that." And I go, "You know what? I'm sorry, Volv, but it's just the way that I feel." Um, and then let me go. This is so stupid. He's headed for haunted house, man. Haunted house. This up down is just being a little bit. Volv, he has an accent. You can tell. You can tell. But when he records his games, it's he kind of mumbles a little bit. But if you actually talk to him, he does have a little bit of an accent, but it's only on like certain words. But yeah, he definitely has an accent. It's pretty cool. I like Volv. Very helpful, very nice guy, but he can get upset fairly easily. So, which is why we call it Scottish Rage. Let's see, man. These are some really good questions. Questions that I wouldn't have thought of, but glad you guys. What? Wait, what? Oh, good question. Hey, Game Dojo, are you like Brit? Are you British? Where are you from?
Who inspired you to do gaming?
Yeah. I could tell. I could tell. I love those accents, man. I get them
Who
coming into
inspired you
Macy's
to play
sometimes, and it's
games?
freaking awesome. Uh, who inspired me to play games? Or inspired me to play games, or
I'm from
inspired
the
me to
UK.
do like Let's Plays?
Play games in
Um,
real time.
no one really inspired me to play games. I mean, I had a couple friends when I was younger that had like the Atari, and I really enjoyed that. And it was more of family, I guess, that inspired me to play games. Just like because a game that I really liked to play with friends was one was Sherlock Holmes, but the other one was Streets of Rage with my sister, two player, which was really fun. And it really helped us when we were younger, since we didn't have a ton in common when we were younger to actually like hang out and do stuff. Um, so that's gaming. I mean, gaming. I wasn't really inspired to play. It was just something that just seemed really cool to do. Uh, Computers were kind of new. So yeah, what are the consoles I own? Okay, I own, or what do I own? Okay, my family owns, because my sister owns a couple of these. GameCube, Wii, Genesis, Dreamcast, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color, DS. Let's see. Shoot, there's some other GameCube. What are the other ones? Oh, and then I have a PC, of course. Oh, Xbox and Xbox 360. Yeah.